we are diving into the newly reformulated Dior Backstage Glow Maximizer palettes. I always just call them the highlighter, but the proper name is the Dior Backstage Glow Maximizer palettes. We've got new colors. We've got new formula. I always thought the original was great, okay? Beautiful on the face, the eyes, and the body. I have some of the old ones, picked up some of the new shades. We'll try them out. We'll see. We'll compare. And let's find out, because I'm curious. Definitely, because I think they're beautiful and I use them quite often. I also picked up a new shade in the foundation stick. They first came out with all neutrals. And I made the neutral work because it's just such a great formula. But they finally came out with different undertones. We'll try this out as well, and another product. So today it's all about the details. We'll try out, we'll compare, and we will see what the new Dior reformulated Backstage Glow Maximizing palettes are all about, and the foundation too, and all that. So let's get into it, shall we? We love details. Yes, we do. Let me share a few with you. So again, these are the newly reformulated Dior Backstage Glow Maximizers. So I picked up two new shades. First one is 003 Pearly Peach Glow. Look at that. And the packaging is different. That's one thing I noticed right away. The old one, the Dior, was a lot smaller. The new one, it's huge, which is fine because it matches, like, I kind of felt like we saw a preview with the blushes. Yeah. Pearly Peachy Glow. Look at her gorgeous, beautiful goodness. And the other shade that I picked up is 005 Sunlit Amber Glow. Depending on how this swatches, I really want to go into this to try it as blush or blush topper. Because some of the other ones that I already have in my collection, the original formula, if you will, work beautiful as that. So those are the two shades that I picked up. Reinvented and fresh new shades. Very exciting. So I'm just reading off my notes really quick just so that I can share as many details with you, and then we'll get into demo and all the things. So it's a multi-use palette designed for face, eyes, and even the body, giving that signature Dior Backstage glow. The updated version now comes with more finishes. For the new finishes, we've got pearlescent, metallic, glitter, and even a duochrome. I don't know if I have a duochrome. I guess we'll find out. So that gives that versatility. So you can go from a soft and radiant kind of glimmer glow to something bold. Formula is said to be ultra fine pearlescent pigments in a gel base, so it blends seamlessly into the skin while still giving an intense luminous effect. Each palette has 4 shades that can be used individually or mixed, making it really versatile for highlight, blush, or adding glow wherever you want the light to catch. It all sounds great, but let's see. Yeah. As always, links to everything and timestamps will be down below if you really want to just get to it. But let's start off with swatching these new palettes. I'm going to start off with 005 Sunlit Amber Glow. Wow. How pretty is that? Oh, yes, that's exciting. These don't seem to be too heavily glittery. Pearly Peach Glow. I feel like this first one, the Sunlit Amber Glow, the colors are very similar. Yeah, or is it just me? I don't know. Ooh, this one feels very chunky. That one. Like very glittery. You can just feel it. The texture is not as smooth. Very pretty colors nonetheless. But you can probably see too, like the texture on this one is very different. Yeah, I don't think we have any duochromes in this color stories. Pearly Peach Glow. And then Sunlit Amber Glow. So what we'll do first is I'll go ahead and swatch the palettes, the new palettes on the face, and then we'll go in and compare the old ones on the face. So I've got nothing on intentionally because we're going to be putting on, taking off, and then putting on foundation, and you get it. Okay. We're also going to try these on the eyes because my older ones, I use them on the eyes all the time, and you know, we'll pull our look together. Let's start off with Sunlit Amber Glow. I'm also going to be using the exact same brushes. These are the exact same, just one's like limited edition packaging and one's the regular packaging. So I want to try this pinky shade for blush. So I have here my SL Miss Glam brush. Isn't it so cute? So let's pick up. I'm just gonna pack that on the brush. I'm not getting a ton of kick up, so that's good. I love a good glowy blush, okay? So let's see. She's definitely a glittery, glowy blush. But I would definitely feel okay wearing this as a blush topper or like this. It's just a time and place kind of thing, you know? That's very glittery. This is very glittery. Very pretty, but very glittery. So if you're into that, there you go. But that's what the pinky shade looks like applied. This other pinky shade definitely pulls more like orangey kind of tone. I mean, let's try it. I'm going to clean this brush off on my Sigma switch. Tap the excess and let's try. Yeah, this is definitely more orangey because it looks quite pink, you know, but it has a shift to it. So I don't know. I will say these are going to make gorgeous eyeshadows. That is for sure. And also, you can probably tell between the two, this one has got a lot more of the smaller glitter particles versus this one. This one's a lot smoother, more glowing, iridescent, more glowy versus this one that's glittery. And definitely different colors. But there we go. Now to try it as highlight as intended. I'm going to go into this shade, tap the excess. Glowing goodness, that is for sure. We're already quite glowy. A little more couldn't hurt, right? Let's build up and see. Wow. Wow. Okay, there's that. Now for the other side, let's go into this shade here. This one seems a lot more glittery, but let's see. Oh yeah, that one's definitely a lot more glittery. Now you understand why I didn't put on any makeup, just so that we can do this. Because I knew there was going to be lots of glitters. Wow. Don't love these colors on my face. I'm going to do a quick eye look. This is my Tom Ford number 11. I'm going to pick up this shade. That's what we used as blush. And I'm just going to place this all over the lid. I love these as eyeshadows. Same brush, just cleaned it off on the Sigma switch. I'm going to go down here to this shade. And that we'll put right there. Nice and pretty. For the other eye, let's go in with this shade. Put this on the outer portion of the eye. See how gorgeous these look as eyeshadows? And then let's go into this shade and put this on the beginning portion of the eye. Here we are, Sunlit Amber Glow on the face and the eyes. I can tell you right now, I'm not in love with this color story on my face. I could probably use one of the shades as a highlight and feel good about it. And I would actually also feel pretty good using the glittery, I know, the glittery pinky shade as like a blush topper. But that's definitely going to be an occasional thing, you know? It wouldn't be a blush topper I'd reach for all the time just because it's so glittery. But I like that pinky tone on my eyes. So obviously, because I have it, I'll use it a lot for my eyes more than my face. Just honestly, first impression, just these. Let's continue. Pearly Peach Glow, it's your time to shine. Looking at my swatches, I don't really feel I have a blush topper. Maybe this one? I mean, I'll try it for you, okay? So I did clean off my SL Miss Glam brush on my Sigma switch. Let's try this as a little blush topper. I don't know. Yeah. You could use it as a blush topper, but not on its own. That's pretty though. Interesting. Okay, so look. The other shades from here, no, I'm not going to try them as blush topper. Let's try this as highlight. See, this I like. This I can get into. That's intense. Wow. I'm just putting stuff on the face. I know we don't wear it like that. I am going to do foundation and all of that. But I just wanted to swatch them on so that you could just see. Okay. For this side, let's try this. I'll do like a portion and then another portion since we have two. So let's try this shade. I'll stay kind of back here a bit. That's what I like about these. Some of these glows come across just softer, but still give you that glow, you know? And then you're going to see right beside it, the one that I said was a lot chunkier, glitterier. Wow. And right beside it, let's try this one. I'm already putting my brush in there. It's scattering glitters everywhere. Look at that. Okay. Wow. This is very chunky. There is one of the older ones that is like this too, that I never use. Sometimes I'll put it on my eyes, but oh, it's a mess. It's glitter. There's glitters flying everywhere. Okay, let's throw on a little something on the eyes. I'm gonna start off with this shade here. Gonna pack that right on the inner corner. And then go right beside into this shade here. Pack that on the rest of the lid. I like this shade a lot. That's my favorite shade, this one right here. For the face and the eyes. Very pretty. Now let's go into this shade. And I'm going to put this just all over. This is like a soft glow, which I like. This is my second favorite color from this palette. So I like these two the most. This honestly I'm never gonna use because it's just too chunky and glittery. But yeah, I'm just gonna put this all over the lid. It's giving that just a soft little something, you know? I like that. And then because, you know, why not? I'm actually going to take my finger into the chunky shade and I'm just going to place that on the center of the lid. Oh my gosh, the fallout is real. You see how glittery, like so, like why do you even make this? This is so much. And even Pearly Peach Glow on the face and the eyes. Like I said, I know this is not how you would use the palette particularly, but I wanted to just throw them on the face so that we could see. So now, let me remove. We'll try out the new shade, and then we'll continue. The new Dior Forever Skin Perfect Multi-Use Foundation Stick. Blurred correction, 24-hour wear and hydration. Yeah, all of that. So previously, I have been using shade 4N. Here we go. Did a dedicated video, wear test, close-ups, details, multiple methods of application, all the things if you want more. Today I just kind of want to just try it and share that color with you. But here is 4N. It works. But the tone, it's not, you know. So I picked up 4W. I don't think they had an olive undertone. I like the olive undertones. Those usually work really good for me too. But here she is. Let's do it right beside the neutral. Yeah, you see that? So let's apply base and then we'll put on the highlighter, a little more traditional, if you will. And then get into our comparisons. Remember this brush? I still love this. It's really good. Ooh, she melted. This brush really just allows you to blend your products so easily. Yeah, I am quite content with this color. Yay. And you're still able to nicely maneuver around the eyebrows. Because if you're like me and you do eyebrows before anything else, you can get through nicely. I tell you, man, this formula is so beautiful. I'm going to just put a little more where I feel I need it. And the best part about this is you could use it as concealer if you want to. I have tried it like that. It's fine. But it's not my favorite. I am a little bit older and my under eyes, I need to like baby them a little. This little brush has been so good. It's the new brush from Sigma, the F26. It's the domed concealer brush. I feel like a lot of concealer brushes have kind of been coming out being the same, like an angled brush, and that's fine. Those are great. I like those. But this, it's like a mini foundation brush because it's domed. I like it. It does a good job. I'm going to set my under eye and then a light layer all over the rest of my face with my SISLEY loose powder. This is why I thoroughly enjoy this Dior foundation stick. Look at the skin. And it stays looking like this all day. It is incredible and it feels like nothing. It's so good. I'm very happy that I have a new shade. So I got this little bag as a gift with purchase from Dior Direct, which I love. I love that they do that. And it holds everything. Like, look at all my stuff. Or contour stick. I use the shade 2 Tan. Let me warm up my face. So I did a dedicated video to the new Dior blush. What are these called? The Forever Blush Soft Filter. These, in comparison to the other Dior blushes and then the powder one, these are all glowy, and this is more of like that soft whipped matte. So I currently have shade Hibiscus, and I picked up another one because I do like these. These are soft and pretty. I picked up the shade 01 Fuchsia. Look at that gorgeousness. Really pretty pink. Completely different formula. It's like moussey whipped in texture and consistency. You see it? Totally different texture. So let's try her. This is my Dior number 16 brush. I love a pretty pink blush, like hello. So I feel like it goes with everything. You see how pretty this texture is on the skin? And what's great is I am going to go over top with one of these as a blush topper, because right now you can see it's like a soft matte. Oh, gorgeous. See how pretty? But I'm going to bring some glow back to her. You see how easy that just melted into the skin? Gorgeous. Love it. I am so happy I picked up that color. Sunlit Amber Glow. Let's blush top this. And I'm going to go into this shade. Now remember, this has got some glow and glitter to her. And this is how I would normally wear a blush topper on top of a blush. And this is a matte blush, so let's bring some life to her. Okay. So pretty. Ooh, and the glitters. See, the glitters work with this because of the tones. Yeah. See, now it makes sense. Before, when I was swatching it, you were probably like, Monique, you're nuts. But again, I told you, I just wanted to apply them to the face so you could see what the colors look like on the skin. You know what I mean? Before we put anything else. Oh, look. See, now you can enjoy the glitter of it all. Peachy, Pearly Peach Glow. And I really liked how soft this highlight was. So that's what I'll use as highlight on this side of my face. Yeah. Yes. That's gorgeous. And it's just glowing skin. Yep. That's how I like using these. Before, I know you were probably like, no. So I'll share swatch comparisons with you in just a moment to the older palettes, but I do want to put them on the face side by side. So I'll go in and apply the blush like we did so we can even things out. And I have a blush topper from the older, where's my brush? From the older glow palettes that I want to apply just like on this side so we can see them side by side. Okay, so I definitely, you know, we're a little more blushed and flushed on this side. I just really like this color. It's so pretty. For comparison on the face, I'm going to take the original Universal, which is 001 Universal. And I'm going to take this pinky shade and put it as my blush topper. You see how gorgeous these are as blush toppers? Oh my days! And then to match the highlight that I have on this side, I'm going to go into this, which was limited edition, but one of the new ones kind of looks like this. This is 006 Celestial Glow. I'm going to go into this shade right here. But honestly, this blush topper could be your highlight too, because she's quite intense, but I just wanted to match. And I think you can already see formulations are a little different. So this is the older formula and the newer one. All right, let's create a quick eye look. Then we'll do some swatch comparisons side by side and chat. I'm back in my little bag. This little thing holds so much. I have been doing this as a combo, so I want to share it with you really quick. These are great lipsticks. Really nice formula. And the shape is awesome too. Now, on its own, it's creamy, it's comfortable. But I just like my lip cocktails. I'm just a lip cocktail girly. I like to mix things and make it my own, you know? And then I go into one of these little glow butters, which are just, according to the internet, these are just overpriced glosses. This is the older formula. This is something special. Oh my goodness. And then here is the newer formula on top as blush topper and highlight. Both very beautiful. Okay? Let's get into the comparisons. Let's see these side by side. Okay, Pearly Peach Glow and then Sunlit Amber Glow. Here we go. Let's compare. I'm going to start off with the OG of OGs. The original, the most classic. Personally, one of my favorites. This is the 000 Universal. Something I want to point out to you, the older ones, obviously the packaging on the front, you have the Dior logo a lot bigger, the older one smaller. On the back, I kind of wish they carried this over. It's the little things, okay? They put what each one is, and if it's, and then the finish and the color, okay? The new one, they don't do that. Why? You see? It's fine, but just something to note. I feel just touching my older one, it's so much creamier and smoother to the touch. The new ones are nice. The new ones are creamy and smooth too, but these are, in my humble opinion, creamier. 001 Universal. So pretty. I have used this as bronzer, this as blush on its own, and these two as highlights. This one not so much because it's so light, but on the inner corner, chef's kiss. Beautiful. Take a close look. You see this older formula? There's just so many glittery bits in the newer formula. These are just smooth. That's the first thing I noticed. Next up, I have 002 Glitz. And again, on the back, we have glitter strobe. We have peach bronze, pink gold. You know, you have the description, which I really liked. With this, you have these that are a little bit glitterier. A little bit more glitter to them, but they're still super duper smooth. 002 Glitz. Look how pretty. These are very similar. The tones are just a little different with their shift. But yeah, they're very similar. If you were questioning, like, Again, you can just see how smooth the older formula is compared to the newer one that feels a little bit more glittery overall. Still nice on the skin and stuff, but you can just see based on the swatches. This again was a limited edition, and look at the back, it still has the details. 006 Celestial Glow. This is so gorgeous on the skin. It's like an iridescent blue that shifts. Oh, I really enjoy this color. Now, of all of them, this was the shade I had mentioned was super similar to this one that's super chunky. But even this is smoother than that. Let's just swatch so you can see. Look how pretty. Oh my goodness. You see, even though this is a little bit more of a chunkier, it's not like the other one where it scatters everywhere. I mean, it scatters, but it's different. Formula is just really different. It gives like ethereal vibes. I'm very happy with the old formula. I said it. The new formula is fine, but I think I like the older formula a little bit better. So after swatching and trying and, you know, all the things, I don't have any colors that are very comparable. Like, I know they look all, it's just glowy. No. Formulation definitely is different. I truly feel my older formula is smoother, a little bit nicer. The formula is great as well. Goes on the skin nicely, looks really good. I mean, you know, it's fine. But coming from the older formulas that I use and enjoy, I just think the older formula is a little smoother and the newer formula is a little glittery. And that's okay. I believe with all of these reformulations that we're seeing, they're removing certain things that might be bad for you, you know, and making it a little bit better in that aspect. So I definitely commend them for that, and I think that's great. But I still like the older formula. What I can say has stayed the same is you're still going to have an option in the palette for a softer finish, a more everyday, like lit from within type of finish. And you'll also get the pow, the wow, the intense, but again, a lot more glittery, these newer formulas. I know this wasn't technically a part of what we were talking about much today, but I'm so happy that I got 4W, and I'm really happy I picked up another blush, the little matte blush, and it works beautifully with these glowy products. It just goes over top. Look at the skin, like hello. And I get to fit more stuff in my little bag and I still have room. Like hello. That's awesome. I love this. I do love when Dior updates some of the classics. It gives us more colors, gives us more variety, gives us more options. And you're definitely getting more options, more variety, more finishes with these. I hope that I was able to share a good look at how the new formula compares to the old. But let me know what you guys think. Comment down below. Thank you so much for being here, spending some of your time with me today. If you've enjoyed today's video, take a moment and give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't. Stay beautiful, guys. I'll see you very, very soon.